Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to Karen's Sizzle and Spice. Guess what we're making today? We're making pizza cupcakes, that's right. Pizza in a cupcake form. Ed can hardly wait for these. These would be great for a kid's party. Kids would love to sit around your counter and make these pizza cupcakes themselves. Also great for any kind of party. I think next time we have our card party, Ed, I'm gonna serve these pizza cupcakes. Let's get started. Here's what we'll need for today's recipe. I'm going to use a store-bought pizza crust this time. You could use homemade if you wanted. We're going to use a little bit of Pam spray. We're going to need some pizza sauce. I actually had some leftover spaghetti sauce that I thickened up with some paste. It's good to go. We're going to use some cherry tomatoes. I'll be using some Italian sausage. I'm going to use a bit of red onion. We're going to use lots of good mozzarella. I'll need a little bit of flour for rolling out that dough. And then for the toppings, I'm going to use some Parmesan cheese, some salt and pepper. We'll be using some of my basil, some garlic powder, and some oregano.
Did you say pizza cupcakes?
I did.
Well, you know what? I love pizza, and I would really like it if you could make them for tonight.
Okay, it sounds good. You got it, baby.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Did I hear Ed say pizza cupcakes?
You did.
Me want some. Save some.
All right, I'll save some for you.
All right.
And friends, that's my brother Ken. You know, he always seems to show up when I'm cooking, doesn't he, Eddie?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's no dummy. So he is a connoisseur of cooking himself. He prides himself in his love of HORMEL chili and all the variations of. Perhaps we'll do a video together sometimes and he can show me his best HORMEL chili recipes. But for today, let's get back to these pizza cupcakes. I'm going to turn my oven on to 400. And now I'm going to prepare my cupcake tin. I've got a non-stick cupcake tin here. This recipe is going to make just 8 pizza cupcakes. So if you want to make double, just double the recipe. And you'll need 2 tubes of the pizza crust. I don't want anything to stick, so I'm going to spray these really good. I'll do 9 just in case. But I think we're only going to get 8 out of here. Okay, to get these cupcakes started, now that I've got the oven on, I want to prepare my crust. I love doing that. Get some of my frustrations out. You see, I've put a light coating of flour right on my countertop here. Get this out of here. Okay, we're gonna unroll it, and I'm gonna roll this nice and even, this crust. There we go. Oh, I don't even know if I'll need to roll it. It's really nice. Okay. I think I'll just spread it out this way a little bit with a little bit of flour. Yeah. Ooh, this is beautiful crust. I'm sure it's pretty even. We're going to be cutting out 8 4-inch circles here. I have a 4-inch cookie cutter. These are really nice. I got this on Amazon. It came with a set. I'll post the link for it. And it's got a nice rolled metal on the top, so it's not sharp. This other side is sharp for the cutting. And you know what? If you don't have a cookie cutter, look in your cabinet. I'll bet you have a glass that's close to that size as well. This one's about 3.5 inches. This would work just fine as well. I do think I need to make this just a little bit bigger to make sure I get at least 8 rounds out of this. There we go. Probably gonna have flour all over me by the end of this. What do you think, Eddie?
Maybe.
And I kind of like taking my roller out once in a while. All right, let's see if we can get 8 out of this now. There's 1, 2. Oh yeah, we'll get 8 out of here. 2, 3, 4. Oops. So now that I've got all these rounds cut out, I'm going to put them into my pan here and just press them down on the sides. and on the bottom, just like that. Oh, this is fun. And you know what I realized? It's been a while since I've made these. I just realized that I'm not gonna waste any of this dough here on the counter. You see what's left here in between the circles? I'm gonna roll that out again, and I bet you we'll have 12 at least. And you know, see that they're a little bit different here? It doesn't even matter. It's gonna kind of make them more rustic looking. Oh, these are gonna be delicious. I can't wait for you to try them, Ed. You're gonna love them.
I can't wait.
Okay. Thanks for your help, Eddie.
Oh, anytime, honey.
You're such a great sous chef.
Well, I'm trying to be.
I'm a lucky girl. So I did actually get to make 12 of these cupcakes, and I'm gonna pre-cook them just a little bit because I like crunchy crust. I don't know about you guys, but I do. I'm just gonna take a fork and poke some holes in every one of these, just like that. And we'll pre-bake these for a few minutes at that 400-degree oven, and then I'm gonna fill them with all the goodness. Okay, right in the oven they go. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all my toppings ready. Like I said, I had some leftover spaghetti sauce, so I like to just use that as my pizza sauce. I just added some tomato paste to it. I put in one of my basil bombs, and I put a little bit of sugar in it. So this will be perfect, and I also added a little bit of tomato paste so it'd be a little thicker. Pizza sauce in a can's a little bit thicker than spaghetti sauce, and you don't want it too runny in this pizza cupcake. We had some Italian sausage the other day, and I had some left over, and I thought, oh, I'll use it for the pizza cupcake. So I'm gonna cut these small, and I'm gonna use about a dozen cherry tomatoes. And even if you're not wild about tomatoes, don't skip this because it gives these cupcakes a really wonderful texture and a great bite. Just gonna get all my toppings ready here. I'm gonna cut this Italian sausage nice and small. We don't want these cupcakes to be too clunky. The next ingredient I want to cut up is my cherry tomatoes. And I'm gonna cut them up and I'm gonna put them in a bowl with a paper towel. I don't want these tomatoes too wet. We don't want to make these pizza cupcakes soggy, so we'll let them drain in here for a few minutes. And really, you know what? You could put any toppings on this pizza cupcake that you like on your pizza. Just make sure it's not too wet because you don't want it to come out soggy. So I'm gonna cut these tomatoes nice and small, and we'll put them into the bowl with the paper towel so they can drain a little bit before I actually put them into the cupcakes. The next thing I want to cut up is my red onion. And again, I'm not going to use a lot of onion. I don't want it overpowering this. You could use white onion. You could not use onion at all if you don't want to. But I'm just going to cut a little bit of this nice and small. My pizza dough has been in the oven at 400 for just like 5 minutes now. And these are ready to fill now. This is the really fun part. First, we're gonna put in a little cheese, a little mozzarella. This kind of forms a barrier at the bottom before we put anything saucy in there. And the next thing we'll put in is we'll put a little bit of the pizza sauce in. Oh, these are gonna be so good, Eddie.
Yes.
Is your mouth watering you?
Yes.
Mine too. It's gonna be a terrific lunch for us. Okay. Now I'm gonna put just a little bit of sauce. We don't want to fill these too high, just like this. About like that. Okay, now that I've got some of the pizza sauce in every little cup, I'm just spreading it out to make sure it's spread out evenly. Just take a close look at this, Eddie. See the sauce is nicely spread out here. The next thing I want to add is these tomatoes. And remember, I drained them on paper towels so they wouldn't be too wet. So I'm just going to throw out the paper towel now and just put a little bit of tomato chopped up in every one of these. Oh, this is going to be so delicious. smells so good in here already, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit of red onion on them now. I love red onion. Just like that. Look at how wonderful those are looking, guys. The next thing I'm gonna put on these is some of the Italian sausage. Not too much, but oh my gosh, these are gonna be so delicious. I can't wait to serve these at the next card party. I don't know about you friends, but I am getting so excited about these pizza cupcakes. Now that I've got most of the fillings in them, I'm gonna spice it up a bit. We're gonna use a little bit of pepper. I love pepper. We're gonna use a little bit garlic powder. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of Parmesan cheese, some grated Parmesan cheese. Come closer, Ed. Take a look at how beautifully this is developing. Look at, oh, I can smell that Parmesan. Can you smell it?
Yes.
Oh yeah. And then we're gonna put more mozzarella on top. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at how gorgeous these are already. Oh, if you're looking to impress, oh yeah. There's never too much cheese for me. How about you, Eddie?
You're right.
Never, ever, ever too much cheese. And then we're gonna top this with some of my garden basil. I dried this basil myself. It just makes me think of summer when I smell this. Sprinkle a little bit of this on top. Oh yeah. Love the basil. And then I think I'm gonna put a little bit of oregano on them. Just a bit of a shake of oregano. Let's move that a little bit, there we go. Okay. And then the pièce de résistance, my flaky sea salt. Get a close-up of that. You see this flaky sea salt? It's bigger than your coarse salt. It's a beautiful thing, and it's so cool to top special foods with it. If you get just a certain bite in your mouth, it crunches in between your teeth. It's just fantastic. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this sea salt, this flaky salt on top of each muffin. Oh, I can't wait for these to be ready. How about you, Eddie?
Can't wait.
Oh yeah. All right, right into a 400-degree oven. These will probably take about 15 minutes. We'll check them then. So it's been 15 minutes. My cupcakes, my pizza cupcakes are ready. It smells just so delicious in my house right now. Take a look at these. Look at how gorgeous. Can you hear them? We're gonna let these cool for a few minutes and then we're gonna do the tasting. I can't wait. You guys, I had to show you how beautifully, look at this. How nice they come out of here. Look at that. So simple. They pop right out. Oh, these look so wonderful. I can't wait to get my mouth around this. Oh, these look so good. They smell wonderful. They came out so nice and crunchy. And I love how the cheese that was on the pan, the side of the pan makes, oh, they just crisp up like cheese crisps. Okay, you can go ahead and taste now. Let's give it a taste. Oh, I'm gonna put a little more flaky sea salt on top of mine because I love the crunch of that salt. Just gonna take a big bite here. Oh my. Wow. Such a great flavor combination. What do you think, hon? Mouth's too full. And you can see what I mean by having those little chunks of tomato in there. It gives it such a nice bite. The cheese is so gooey. And the herbs are just incredible. And I love that flaky sea salt on the top. You guys have got to try these. I hope it becomes one of your new favorites. And you know what? If you haven't subscribed yet, what in the world are you waiting for? Because if you like my videos, You want to be notified each time I post a new one. So make sure you subscribe. Share these with your friends too, because if you like them, they're going to like them too. And always remember, you eat with your eyes first. You've got to make your food beautiful. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.